Welcome to Average Dude's Slow Pitch.
Yo, Henry with Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Today we're bringing out two different Louisville Slugger one pieces. We've got the Louisville Slugger Genesis Viper. This was a Sports Excellence, so that's a Canadian company up north. Exclusive. This one dropped about 3 months ago, if I'm not mistaken. So one of, I think, the first one piece that dropped with Louisville, along with the Griffey and the Castaway Island. And then we've got the all-new APG5. At least I think we're up to 5. Hopefully I didn't get that wrong. But this one's a 0.75 end load. This one's a 0.5 end load here. And so what we're going to end up doing today, we're going to do two kind of different things here. We're going to do the braking procedure, everything like that, with the APG5. And then we're going to just kind of send it with the Pro-Ms and let this serve as kind of a what happens without braking procedure here, what happens with braking procedure here on the one pieces. I know we did that with some of the two pieces early in the year. This one's a 28, this one's a 27. So what you'll see first is we're gonna have a handful of guys roll through, all kind of swing 52s. I'm gonna keep kind of track. Two of us are gonna count, make sure we're on the same page. Make sure we get over 152 swings on this one, as opposed to going with like the Pro-Am half swing, 75% swing piece. Again, as I mentioned earlier videos, talked to Dirty. He doesn't see any issue why the 52s wouldn't serve the same purpose. And then from there, we'll go Pro-Ms with both of them and kind of see what we get there. So let's go ahead, get you those 52 swings on the APG5, and then we'll get them both out with the Pro-Ms. All right, first up, we've got the all-new Slugger one-piece Andy Purcell, or I guess APG5 at this point. And just about 265 there, so pretty close to where we normally see them. Obviously, we are testing today on the turf. Just got home from the PIF up there and didn't have time to test before we got out here. So slightly softer surface. We usually see slightly lower. So I would be willing to bet that's normally, or would be sitting at about 275 on a harder table. And then this one's sitting right about 260. This one had been previously tested when we were going to do its own video, but we're going to combine these this time. And this one on the table we normally test on was sitting like 270. So it's pretty much right at the same general area. Either way, we're going to get the braking procedure with the 52s. Some Pro-Ms, and then come back, final compression, final thoughts.
84 miles per hour. 81 miles per hour. 84 miles per hour. 78 miles per hour.
A little towards the hands.
85 miles per hour.
That was all sweet spot.
83 miles per hour. 83 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. 86 miles per hour. 81 miles per hour.
All right, we've been keeping count. We're up to 90 52s with everybody on this. I'm going to go ahead and do my 52 swings now. Then we're going to roll into the Viper first with Pro-Ms. You'll see two other guys swing that one along with myself. And then we'll roll into the APG with Pro-Ms.
99 miles per hour.
Okay.
100 miles per hour.
Yeah, so I mean, 52 performance with Louise for me have always been kind of the top notch. However, I will say I personally prefer the two pieces for the 52s. Now, the performance, forgiveness, carry has obviously been really, really good here with this one. It's just, for me, I think we found even better performance with the two pieces, but that could just be a personal preference thing, swing types, whatever it might be.
93 miles per hour.
Because there's the carry we're talking about, just flying off.
102 miles per hour.
Yep, and then there it is, the sweet spot.
98 miles per hour.
And we're starting to see a sound change too, which is kind of that ticket item for knowing that you've got the braking procedure pretty much done from everything I've talked to with Dirty about.
95 miles per hour.
Missed that one and it carried way out.
101 miles per hour.
All right, and that puts us right about 110, 115 swings here on the APG5. We're gonna go ahead now, roll over to the Viper against the Pro-Am swings now with Emilio swinging first. Keith will get a handful as well, myself. Then we'll swap over to the APG. We haven't quite decided who's gonna swing that one yet, but either way, let's go ahead and see how these perform with Pro-Ams.
91 miles per hour.
That has a different sound than the other one.
Oh, yeah.
78 miles per
Trying
hour.
to break him
My
out.
bad.
He said he was going to do it. Broken. I blew mine up.
94 miles per hour. 84 miles per hour.
Nice, bottom of the hill.
It's that old school paint job, what it is.
91 miles per hour.
All right.
That's what it
102 miles per hour. 105 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour.
That sounded funky.
Step on him.
Bro, you're hitting the shit out of it.
97 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour.
Holy shit, that shit kicked in a gear. Did you see that?
This bitch is nasty.
Did you see it kick in a gear?
All right, we've got the braking procedure done with the APG5. We just got, obviously you saw the Pro-M swings here with the Viper between Emilio and Keith. We're up to about 40-ish swings with the Viper. I'm gonna get my Viper swings and swap over to the APG.
109 miles per hour.
Okay.
99 miles per hour.
Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, okay.
105 miles per hour.
Yeah, this is feeling pretty nice.
107 miles per hour.
Holy moly. Again, this was no brake procedure on this one, so I mean, the fact that it's lasting is already kind of wild.
93 miles per hour.
That was towards the end, I could feel it, but the carry off this Viper's, yeah, this carry off this Viper's pretty wild, I'm not gonna lie.
110 miles per hour.
Whew.
106 miles per hour.
Goodness gracious. And the sweet spot's big on this one for not being obviously fully broken in. I mean, maybe the full swings, getting up right near that 60 swing mark is enough to break it in without the braking procedure. By no means is this how I would treat the bat if you go ahead and make the purchase. This is just more of a way of us showing break-in versus non-break-in since we had two of the 13-inch one pieces.
111 miles per hour.
Whew. Okay, well, thought maybe the 111 would do it. Oh my goodness.
97 miles per hour.
We're done on that swing. To our street. There it is. I was right. Every time I turn off late, turn off early. Good news is all I gotta do is some APG swings next time out. Well, you can't see me right now, but they turn our lights on. You hear us all the time, about 20, 25 minutes late. Turn them off here about 15 minutes early. We'll get some APG5 swings for you next session here in a couple days. And obviously for you, that won't really matter. And finish the video.
Andy Purcell 13-inch barrel, 27-ounce sticker weight. Got a 3/4 ounce end load right here. Another one piece right here. Let's see what we got.
88 miles per hour.
Okay.
93 miles per hour.
Easy to cut the ball. Easy to bring that barrel through the zone.
90 miles per hour. 98 miles per hour.
Man.
97 miles per hour.
One more.
92 miles per hour.
Again, guys, that'll do it for right here for this one piece Andy Purcell right here. Definitely like this bat. One piece, easy to cut through the zone. You like that cut swing, this is a good option. A lot of performance, man. I missed a couple balls and they were still getting away out there, still had some high digits. So definitely another good bat by Jenny.
84 miles per hour. 88 miles per hour. 81 miles per hour. 85 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour.
Gas.
100 miles per hour. 90 miles per hour. 94 miles per hour. 91 miles per hour. 96 miles per hour.
There.
98 miles per hour.
Two completely different sounds. I mean, even though they're both Louisville one pieces, I feel like this one a lot less feedback. I mean, anywhere you miss on this one, you're gonna feel it. I promise you, you will feel it. But this one, I felt like it's a little bit better, but can't question the carry off either one of these. So both are definitely good to go.
That's going to wrap it up for the Louisville Slugger Viper. Again, it's that Canadian exclusive sports excellence. And then the APG5 Genesis, 0.75 in load, 0.5 in load. And again, what we did here was no braking procedure on the Viper. Went with the full braking procedure here on the APG5. If you're wondering why you didn't see any swings from me with Pro-Ms on the APG5, is as you probably saw as we talked about here earlier in the video, lights went out. Since then, went to a tournament, waiting for results back to see if I broke my hand or not, so can't really swing right now. So luckily Junior came out here for us, got some more swings. But either way, as you kind of heard everyone talk about, Junior talked about there at the end, both of these and the one-piece Louis in the past for me have had really good performance off the sweet spots, but you've kind of lacked some of that forgiveness. And I think they've kind of gone and fixed that from the Marsh, the balance that dropped a little bit earlier in the year, and then now here on the APG5. And then again, the Viper was an earlier drop. I want to say this dropped probably 3-ish months ago. We just really didn't have time to get swings on it. But either way, both of them perform really well. Ball's absolutely jumping off. A little bit of that like Louisville sound people are used to when you go to the one pieces, which they've kind of gotten away from and rid of on the two pieces. And then even without the braking procedure, all we got here on the Viper, and hopefully I can get this in there for you, is you'll see on the V of Louisville, you can see a little bit of that seam right there, but that's the only paint seam we got. No other issue on the bat. That actually occurred on one of the last swings that I believe Keith took, and then I took my swings. Didn't get any worse, been there since, and then obviously Junior took his swings here at the end. Then on the APG5 with the braking procedure, no issues whatsoever. Can't even really see any webbing, so I'll be interested to see kind of what this tests at. But either way, I'll get these back to the house, throw them on the tester. I think the Viper can still be purchased over on Sports Excellence. I'm not sure if they have any left. APG5 obviously just dropped here about 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. They still have these in stock, Slugger, Slowpitch, or Headbanger Sports. Discount code ADS35. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll be able to get back to swinging here before too long. But shout out to the guys for coming out here, helping us finish this video and get the content there for you guys. But stay tuned for the final compression, and thanks for tuning in. All right, up first we've got the Louisville Slugger Viper. Again, this was our no braking procedure. It's got nearly 100 Pro-Ms on this one. We got a lot of swings on it, and then once I kind of messed up my hand, and Junior got out there to swing the APG, we wanted him to get some swings on it as well, so we kind of ramped it up there at the Pro-Ms just so he had a comparison between the Viper and the APG. And with about 100 Pro-Ms, we're looking at just a hair under, or just a little bit under 250, close to about 240. I'm going to go ahead and quarter turn this one time as well and see what we get there. And on this side, we're right on 240. So again, here at elevation, we do see about 10 to 15 PSI, at times a little bit lower. It's been a little over 24 hours since we swung it. And to be honest, with how the different sound on that one and how hot it was, it really didn't seem like it needed really any swings to be game ready. Obviously, if you're gonna do the braking procedure, which you should do, in my opinion, regardless of the fact that it held up, is that'll be 52s anyways, or you're not doing full swings regardless. So at that point, you shouldn't really have to worry about that. And then you can just go out and game it, because again, that bat was crazy good. And then here on the APG5, this one has the little over 152 swings plus nearly 100 Pro-M. So we're sitting right around 200 plus swings on this one. And this one's got us at about 245. Again, back to that whole elevation piece. That tells me it's probably sitting somewhere between 250 and 260, to be honest. And I've seen that plenty with my own gamers when I travel to tournaments that aren't here at elevation. And just a quarter turn for the sake of it. And this side, again, about 245. So that kind of tells you where it's at there. Again, once you have the braking procedure done, these bats are so good, they don't need game swings. We've talked about that with plenty of other, or sorry, they don't need Pro-M swings. We've talked about plenty of other bats as well. But either way, Louisville's done a great job this year, as I mentioned, with their one pieces. Junior loved it. Pretty much all the guys loved it. A little bit of that Louisville sound that people maybe didn't like quite as much in years past when you go to the one pieces, but still they've improved that as well. The Marsh burn, the balance, now the APG5. Obviously, the Viper we just swung. Really good options for those one-piece fans out there that want a lot of forgiveness and a really good sweet spot.
Thank you for watching Average Dude's Slow Pitch. Remember to like, share, subscribe for more content.